welcome back to our Corgi channel where we're doing another unboxing video for one of our favorite games, Black Powder Red Earth 28mm. It's an ultra modern miniature war game, skirmish level, and it features CT Scorch versus the Hongbin and Aayari network, and we finally got some real models for the Hongbin and Aayari, so I'm excited to have gotten these in the mail. They are going hot on the website. The cost is $85 for 21 models, which is a good price, less than $5 a model, obviously, if you do your quick math. And these are all made in the USA, and if they're anything like CT Scorch models, I'm going to be very happy with them. So 21 models is going to be 1 Hongbin Enabler, 4 Hongbin Mercenaries, 4 Guard Mutasib, which are the suicide bombers, a little bit better trained, and then 12 Shirda, which are the militia force, the ground soldiers for the Aayari network. So let's go ahead and take a look here. All right, so we got a little bubble wrap to make sure that they survive transport. Transport took just a little less than a week, so very quickly. And right out of the box, what do we got here? These look like some Mutasibs, so our suicide bombers. So we got 4 of those, and we indeed got 4 of those. Looks like they arrived in good shape. And again, you can see the detail on these models looks fantastic. Gonna be anxious to paint these guys up. A lot more flowing clothes on these guys than CT Scorch, who have very neat lines. These guys much bigger clothing. Looks like a lot of pouches and some really nice AKs there. So they do have night vision goggles, if you can see there, but it'll become really apparent once we go ahead and paint those guys up. All right, this almost certainly has to be our 12th Shirda, those foot soldiers I was talking about. A few have fallen off the sprue, but that's not going to really hurt us. As a matter of fact, it's going to make it a little easier to see them. So taking a look, looks like we got 4 sprues that are identical, okay, which works definitely for the Shirda, since you're probably going to have so many of them at 5 points apiece. These guys do not have night vision goggles, but that is like a really cool bandana or face mask that he's wearing there to cover his face, just like you might expect from a terrorist. Here's another guy. Might be the same model. It is, that's why they look so much alike. And then we got a couple more guys here, and what I'll do is I'll put these together as usual so you can take a good look at them. They might not be good marksmen, but they are a lot of bodies, and I guess that's why we get 12 of them. Okay. So now on to the little bit higher tech guys, I would presume. We got the Hongbins I haven't pulled out yet. And there's a few bodies in here, so I'm going to go ahead and guess these are the Hongbin Mercenaries. It's a nice resin we've used here. Now these are going to be multi-part torsos, it looks like. These are indeed the Mercenaries. We get 4 of those. Now their weapon system is a little bit different. They roll with RPKs, and so looks pretty nice there. Also with night vision goggles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have our Hongbin advisor here. Nicely individually packaged so you don't get confused on what goes with what. Working with 28 mils, a little bigger than some of the other scales, but still fairly easy to get confused at my age, so it's appreciated. Okay, he's got the nice pointing finger with the left hand. You can tell he's in charge by that. Lots of gear on his back, looks like a little SATCOM phone there, or maybe a radio. Make sure he's keeping in contact with corporate. Okay, so that's 21. Last thing in the box, what we got? We got 21 25mm bases, which we need to mount these guys on. Okay, Nice solid plastic, as you might expect. All these components are really high quality, so you're not getting cheated at the $85, that's for sure. And lastly, we got a little envelope in here. Did they send me a note? They didn't know it was coming to me, so that'd be a surprise. No, it's not a note. Looks like some morale patches. Not quite patches, but stickers. That's pretty cool. So these are all for CT Scorch, but CT Scorch are the good guys, so you'd expect that. And not all for CT Scorch. Let's see here. All right, that's definitely CT Scorch. That's definitely CT Scorch. Have to do a little bit more research on what these two are for, but they look cool. And they are indeed stickers. Okay, cool. So let me go ahead and put these models together so you can see what they look like. And we'll be right back after we get done with that. All right, so we got the boys all assembled. Let's see what we got here in detail. Up front is your Hongbin enabler. Like I said, he's the guy pointing. Classic miniature pose lets you know he's the guy in charge. And then right here we got the 4 Hongbin Mercenaries. Pretty sure I put these guys right. This guy is by far my favorite. He's kind of looking backwards, but all of them look like your nice special ops types. North Koreans, Syrians, tough guys all around. So Hongbin enablers, 40 points. Hongbin Mercs, 20 points each. That is 120 points right there. You got your guard Mutasib. They kind of your elite of the Aayari network, and they also have their suicide bomber vest. So night vision goggles, body armor, and then let's take a close look. You can kind of see that vest in there. Definitely have a lot of equipment going on all 4 of them. Nice, easy to tell apart from the Hongbins with those backpacks, butt packs, whatever you want to call them, filled with extra explosives, I like to think. And at 15 points each, that's 60 points there. Now for each guard Mutasib you bring, you can bring up to 4 Shurta, and here we have 12 Shurta. As I mentioned before, you have some repeating poses, but they look good. Throw them on the board, they're going to look great, especially once they get painted up. So 12 of those boys at 5 points each, that's 60 points. Altogether, you're looking at a pretty exceptional value. I think it's 240 points for the $85. Since most games are 150 points each, you have all these models to choose from, which means you can have a great deal of flexibility in your force organization. And you can, kind of establish your own play style. If you like to use a lot of Shurta, well, you got them here. If you like the high-end forces, they're right here, something in the middle. Guard Mutasib. Mix them, match them any way you want to, and they're ready to take on CT Scorch. So, really happy with this product. I thought the price was great, and I think the product is phenomenal. So with that, we're going to get these guys painted up and put them on the board. But until then, you guys take care. We'll be back with some other action. And looking forward to bringing you some more Black Powder Rhetoric 28mm here in the near future as well. Bye-bye.